What's going on, TTM? I'm freaking Patty. We got Rooster over here too. Say what's up, Rooster.
What's up, guys?
So, we've had the All-Star break. I know there wasn't a lot going on. Baseball's finally fucking back. The weekend was upon us. We had every team play a three-game set. We're filming Sunday night, so the St. Louis and Cincinnati game is probably starting or about to start. Uh, where do you want to get started, though, Rooster?
Let's check on the standings. See, looks like
Let's see if I
we've
can
had
pull it up for y'all.
new leaders popped up.
There is a new leader. Shoot. Hopefully, can you see the standings on the screen, Rooster? They there, hopefully?
They're loading up. They're almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like well, Bolts jumped up there.
Yeah, both
And,
had a monster week. Last time we talked, he was at 93 points. Right now, he sits at 103 and a half, and his team has just been absolutely killing it the last few days.
yeah, yeah. And Kroom's climbing steadily, and rated rookies is still up there.
After those teams have
It's
both moved up. So the rich get richer, and then the worst get worse with Onyx. He's actually gone down 7.5 points in the last week, so not looking good there.
yeah,
Um,
that's falling apart.
Falling apart big time. Rated rookies, like you said, and sacrifice blunts, both moved up the charts to fourth and fifth respectively. You actually moved down a little bit, although you only lost, I think, 4 points, but you moved down a tad.
Yeah,
Everybody else is still kind of treading water about the same place they were.
yeah. I still think this everything from basically fourth place to 10th place. It's going to be jumping around like crazy. I'm just hoping that the guys at the top start to fall apart, so the rest of us have a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. The way both teams have been playing lately, the rest of the league might be playing for second or third place for that money. I don't know. Both teams looking really good. And I picked his ass to win the beginning of the year. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be right on something.
Fuck you, Patty.
I know. I know. That's what I do. So that's that. Um, let's see. You have any hot players or players that have been playing awful last week?
Well, I don't know. They've only played a few games. I know Teixeira's had a big game. Trumbo's still hot. My boy E5 had a big game.
Your boy E5 definitely had a big game. Um, I know. I think on my team, Adam Gunn has three straight games. I think he also break with a home run, so he's been looking good. Pretty much everybody on both teams has just been dominant,
Yeah,
unbelievably.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know. It's gonna. There's still a lot of baseball left. We still got like 2 months left, so there's a lot that can happen. Injuries, who knows what else.
And I think a lot of prospects going to start getting called up, and people are going to start moving around a little bit. Trade deadline's going to pop up here in a little bit,
Yeah,
and
the trade deadline is like it always does. It always seems to take some teams and make them better, and some teams make them worse because if a closer gets traded or a pitcher gets traded to from the National League to the American League, it's a big adjustment. So you never know with the trade deadline.
there's going to be a lot of new closers out there. So people that have some setup men now are going to be looking at holds, and you have closers now. You're going to be not getting as many saves. So
Yeah, we'll see how that shapes out the next couple of weeks, but we'll definitely be talking about that as we get closer and closer to that deadline. Do you have any other things you want to talk about with, I guess we didn't really talk about studs or scrubs. I will say Tim Lincecum actually had a really, really, really good start for the sacrifice blunts. Will he have a great second half? That remains to be seen, but that's a good
yeah,
start for him.
he has one of the worst ERAs in the league for the amount of innings he's pitched. He's man, I don't know what's wrong with Lincecum. He's better than that.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever pitched 200 innings with a +6 ERA, but it's possible he might be
Yeah.
on his way there if he keeps what he did the first half of.
I don't see it happening. I look for him to have a decent half. Somebody posted up he needs like a 3.3 ERA just to
Yeah,
get down, but I don't know. He's better than this.
yeah, so Hayward has a guy that Kung Lungi always talked about on posting his minor league daily stats. Now he's hitting like 275, 280, so he's starting to come around. So I'm sure Bronx is loving that, but we'll see if he can keep that up in the second half.
Yeah, he's still young. He's still got promise. He's not going to be what people thought he was, but he's still going to be good.
I still think he has a shot to be what we thought he was, so we'll definitely figure out about that one. I know you have a minor league guy. Do you want to talk about him real quick?
Yeah, I want to talk about Matt Harvey. I think with Mets having some pitchers go down to injury, I think he's going to be coming up soon. He's pitching good in AAA. They need some pitching help, and if they start, he might be a big piece for them if he comes out, starts pitching good, get him back in the hunt to get that second wild card spot.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You never know how much you can really expect from a minor league player, especially a rookie like that. But if he can provide any kind of boost to that pitching staff, that's maybe something that could get them that second wild card spot.
Dude, yeah. And they have a tough division, but if he's pitching at home, that's a big park.
Yeah, definitely a pitcher's park.
And he's going to be better than the stuff that they have right now. So.
And we actually have a guest interview right now. Ben Florek of Florida. Let's get to you and talk to you before your wife has a child. How's it going? We're with Ben Florek of Florida. How are you doing?
Doing well, Ty. Yourself? Doing well.
Not too bad. I guess you're about to be a father here in a couple of weeks, you said?
2 weeks and counting, man. Yeah, Jamie's kid's coming, boy or girl. We don't know yet. Coming on 28th, it looks like.
Very nice. Well, anyway, let's get to your team. Actually, today you are in fourth place. So your team's still...
Moving up in the world.
What?
Moving up in the world. That's nice.
Yeah, your team's hanging in there. You got 39.5 points. How do you feel about your team at this point?
With the injuries that I've had, I'm going to say Team Florida's doing all right. With Holiday and Beachy going out. Beachy was kind of my gem. I was kind of hoping he was going to have a big second half of the season. Obviously, with an injury, it's kind of tough. Holiday's coming back sometime next week. Looking forward to that. My bats need to wake up. I got to get Pujols and all those guys and more of everybody active again. So once those guys get active, we might be able to make a run at least third, if not second.
Yeah, definitely. You're pitching right now. Like you said, Beachy is out for the year. Halliday should be back soon. And then you have Markham and Kobe Lewis in the DL. So you got 4 starters. Well, maybe 3 in about a week or so once Halliday gets back on the DL. So that kind of hurt your team a little bit.
Which would be good. Yeah, 3 coming back, which would be good. And plus, I mean, I'm under like 100 innings or something like that. So I've got a ton of banking innings. So I'm hoping that those pitchers come through in the second half and pick up some of those lost stats.
Yeah.
Lower ERA, higher Ks, because I'm at 1 in Ks right now, so I'm trying to pick that up. So.
Yeah, you're also at a 1 in home runs. But on the flip side, you have a 12 in stolen bases. So you're kind of a running team, it seems like.
Definitely running active, but unfortunately we can't get that many runs scoring. It seems like we're kind of racing until there, and also my on base percentage needs to pick it up. It seems like my guys like to steal, but they don't like to get on base.
That's always nice to them.
Yeah, not very nice at all. But.
Are there any guys on your team that you're looking to trade to the rest of the league so you can announce it right now?
Everybody in the league, I mean, everybody on my team is pretty much on the block. Castro and Jennings are going to be costly. Jennings, I know, is having a downtime right now, but he's sitting down the block. Castro would be probably my one that's going to cost you the most. Everybody else is pretty much for your name. Just looking to pick up some young players. I've got Holiday and Pools for some old guys, old Holidays, I should say. Just looking to get some younger guys so I can carry this team into this new era.
Nice. Well, good luck the rest of the way, and thank you for the interview.
Absolutely, man. Take care, buddy.
Great interview there, Florek. Thanks for that time. Congrats on the child when it comes in the next couple of weeks. Let's see, what else we got? You want to talk about some trade winners and losers?
Yeah, we can talk about the previous trades we've had.
Yeah, we've had a few previous trades. Not a lot of earth-moving trades, but definitely some trades, so we'll talk about those. Let me go bring that up. Do you remember who the first trade of the year was, by any chance?
No, I don't. I know the trade I had earlier was the Maben for Ackley.
Oh, that's right. You did have a Cameron Maven for Justin Ackley, and you had that with Guardians All Stars.
Yeah, that was. I think it was a both. It was a non-win for both participants. I don't play Maven. I don't know how much Ackley's playing over there, but both people are doing terrible. And
Yeah, it's a pretty garbage trade. I don't think either one of y'all are got anything better out of that. You might have both gotten worse, possibly.
Yeah, probably.
I know Crew and Bronx did have a couple of trades with each other. One was Gregor Blanco for Javi Guerra. I think both these guys got dropped by these teams. Maybe Bronx has Blanco still, but I'm not 100% sure. So
yeah, I didn't understand the trade when it was made, but then when Guerra went down, I was like, okay, I guess if you knew he was going to be getting hurt, then it makes sense. But I don't know.
yeah, but Blanco, I don't think he plays every day on Bronx's roster, so that's not a big deal right there anyway. They also traded Houston Street and Alan Craig for each other. This was a good trade. Both teams got exactly what they wanted.
Right.
But we're not going to be able to tell who the winner is until after the trade deadline, until we see what happens with Houston Street.
Exactly. I think Houston Street's getting traded. I think he's gone.
So he's definitely gone.
Still going to be an eighth inning guy. He's still going to get you holds, but the saves are going to be gone.
It's very possible. So he still has value, but just not as much as a closer would.
Yeah.
What else do you want to talk about? Where were we? Do we have some people post about what they wanted? Because I know Yannick did post in the league that he is looking to trade all of his holds guys and wants closers. So.
Yeah. So all those guys have extra closers. I'm sure that there's going to be a high commodity for them, especially around the trade deadline when people start losing closers.
Yeah, closers are always valuable, and they get really valuable as this trade deadline approaches. Let's see. I don't have that information up. Anyway, what else do we want to get to?
Well, we'll go into the draft.
Okay, yeah, we can do your rounds 13 and 14.